Now we want to turn to tonight's 9 p.m. Extra. Doctors bringing house calls back. As 3TV's Patty Kirkpatrick shows us, when patients have trouble getting out, a new program is bringing the doctor to them.
When Ken Ota heads up the walk at the Salcedo house, it is not a social call.
Hello, Enrique.
Hello.
It's a real honest-to-goodness house call.
Your chest pain is all better?
Because Ken Ota is Dr. Ken Ota from Banner Good Samaritan, and Irma Salcedo is his patient.
Checks everything, heart, lungs, and whatever if I need him, I call him.
It is part of the Transitionalist program, spearheaded by Dr. Ota for heart failure patients.
Unfortunately, this is a group of patients that tend to have the highest amount of post-hospitalization complications and tend to have quite a high risk for readmission to the hospital.
In fact, Ota says one recent patient was in the hospital at least once a month.
She had a total of approximately 14 hospital admissions, which also means she had 14 ER visits from 2010 to toward the end of 2011.
That kind of care is not only a drag on the 911 system, the ER, and hospital as a whole, but as Salcedo will tell you, it's a drag on the patients.
It's almost impossible. I have to go in an ambulance because I can't walk at all.
And Dr. Ota says that means some patients just skip critical care altogether. Irma says she hasn't been to the hospital in over a year, thanks to Dr. Ota, who checks heart, lungs, prescriptions, and more.
You've been taking your Bumex twice a day, and I find that by doing the home visit, I'm able to implement a much more holistic care model.
So far, the Transitionalist program is just a pilot at Good Sam. But Dr. Ota believes in the long run, it'll save the hospital both money and resources. But the real payoff is for patients. Finding the care they need is closer than ever.
As they say, there's no place like home.
Knowing I have him whenever I call him is a big relief.
In the past year, Dr. Ota has enrolled about 90 patients in that program. He's hoping to add both doctors and patients as the benefits become more clear.